What you're looking at is a vacant field, or it once was Maricopa County Sheriff's Office substation. They tore that down a couple years ago, and I do have some video here on YouTube when they were tearing it down. It took about 2 or 3 weeks to tear that building down. To me, it looked like a pretty decent building, and it surprised me that they tore it all down, but they did. And there was right about there was a helicopter pad, a concrete pad with a tank of jet fuel, all that. But they tore all that out of there. Anyway, the guys are doing the maintenance there. Whoever owns that must be paying for the maintenance. I don't know why they haven't built something else in there, because that is a prime piece of land. Not big enough for a Walmart, but big enough for fast food restaurant, or, well, I don't know if it's big enough for a strip mall or not. The strip mall's either side of there. Not too small for warehouses. Anyway, let me get to some of my downloads here. Show you what, if you can, download a bunch of YouTube videos. This is one distro of Linux. It's ISO file. It's I've downloaded that. I've run it as a live on my computer. I've never installed it as my daily driver as an operating system. Pretty much stuck with Mint, and I've had Mint for the past number of years. We got about another 17 minutes to try that. What you do is copy that to a USB drive and let that boot from the drive, and then run it as a live distribution. If you're interested, those videos are here on YouTube. How to run a Linux distribution as a live distro. I could do that video if somebody wants. This is Bunny Plays Here. I've already downloaded the video. That I'm using Opera for a browser. Opera is free. This particular version runs under Linux, but Opera is a cross-platform. It'll run on Linux, Windows, or Mac systems. And Save It for Net, as we see that little download bar there. That's Save from Net. It's an extension that you run under Opera. It's all free. That you download. But anyway. Van life is van life in a city hard? How I've been staying in a city during bad weather. She's not in Arizona, because hang on to me. I'm trying to avoid the sun here, because it's looking right in the sun. It's pretty blue weather right now. It's gonna be hot, but it's other than hot, it's pretty decent. There's Marlene. I think I was gonna cover. Oh, I've asked the Frau a whole bunch of times. Trying to pass her on her channels. Frau, ich liebe dich. It's Marlene, M-A-R-L-E-N-E-S, Lieben, L-E-B-E-N, Marlene's Life. I've put it up, told her several times on her channel in the comments in English. Well, these are all in German. Anyway, I said, they do them. I'm going to keep the Marlene's Lieben channel, but start a second channel, Marlene's Life. Start a second Marlene's Life channel. Let me swing you back down this trailer down here. And do it in English. Pick some of your favorite spots. That part of the world. Do them in English. You'll pick up a completely different audience. But like 70 to 80 million people speak German. And an estimated 2 billion people speak English, either as a first language. There's a lot of people that speak English as a second language that you'll get to watch your videos. I've told that to a bunch of people that have videos in other languages. Marlene, I've got no problem with her making her videos in German, but just saying she'll pick up a completely different audience if she starts a Marlene's Life video. Pick a few of your favorite, King Ludwig's. Oh, there's several mountain ranges that she likes to. She'll ski them in the wintertime and hike them in the summertime. Oh, that Berliner, I can't say it right. Oh, that King Ludwig's castle, Castle von, or Schloss von Neuss. Oh, I can't even say it. My American tongue doesn't want to pronounce some of those words, but it's King Ludwig's castle. Let me give you a 360 here. I'm going to drag it. There was some people stealth camping over there. I think that's what they're doing. I see people over there. Well, they'll stay there till it gets warm and then they'll leave. To me, stealth camping in a Sam's Club or Walmart or apartment complex. There's a tank stellar or gas station for Sam's Club. Their prices got really, really reasonable. It's dropped down about $3.49 a gallon, something like that. I need to get over to Costco and see how much Costco is, because it's bound to be, usually Sam's Club and Costco about the same price. But anyway, I'm talking about Marlene's Lieben. This, another chick, I can't think of her name, but she does that. She makes 2 videos, one in English, one in German. Pretty much the same content. Victoria, the one with the Russian sounding name, used to do that. She's got a bunch of videos for 3 or 4 years ago. She's living with, she's doing the van life with some English speaking guy. I don't know where he was from, but I know he spoke English, and she did videos both in English and in German. But he died. Something happened to him, and it hit her pretty hard. And she stopped making the English language videos. She's living with a guy over in Norway right now. She's been with him for about 6 months, maybe a year. Her channel is in her name. I've covered it, Victoria TSC something. Love her videos. Let's see, let me cover. This was 2 or 3 of the ghost hunting videos in Spanish. 2 or 3 of those I've commented. I said, hey, keep doing ones in Spanish, but make some in English. You'll pick up a completely different audience. There's probably a few that have. I know Marlene speaks English because she's talked to people in English on her channel. Bumped into people. I've commented on her videos. Of course, I commented on 2 Slogger singers. If you're interested, here YouTube, SCHLAGER. You search that, and tons and tons of very, very nice music will come up. But I'd comment on Helena Fisher's channel, and she just asked me where I was from. Of course, I commented. She offered me VIP tickets, and if I was planning to visit a city in Europe somewhere, I'd definitely take her up. I got the VIP tickets, and another very nice chick. I followed her for quite a number of years. Well, it's Christina Stark, but I haven't commented on her channel. Beatrice Eagley. Beatrice Eagley is another Slogger singer. I'd comment on one of her latest videos, and she just asked me in German where I was from, so I'd comment in English. And I was born in Phoenix and I lived just west of Phoenix. Anyway, let's see, I'll probably head up as soon as my download's finished. I'll probably head up Walmart, get a few things, and then head home. No, actually, I need to head up a few more. Probably head up the bank, get some gas, and then head home. If nothing comes in, something. A job may come in. If it does, I'll get it. For Wandering Gypsy, you want to meet up with me? What have you got in mind? Let me know. Well, we'll sit down and talk about it. I'm not going to commit myself carte blanche to something, but most anything decent and reasonable I'll go for. If you got issues, yeah, we can talk about them. Well, we all got issues. I have my issues. Most people learn a way to work around them. I think Wandering Gypsy knows that if it's me and her alone in some nice, very, very nice, pretty place out in the middle of nature, a forest next to a lake or something, or stream, but just me and her out there, she's going to give in to temptation, and it'll complicate both of our lives. Yeah, maybe. Well, it would complicate our lives, sure. We can both deal with it. Whatever. Bye. Hey, love y'all. Love this crazy world. Let's all stay spooky. Let's all stay interesting. Das Leben ist ein Abenteuer. Life is an adventure. C'est la vie. That's life. Bye.